Military versus civilian psychology. Military psychologists end up in multiple roles in their daily activities. For instance, many military psychologists end up in circumstantial dual chores, that is, serving as therapists, clinicians, and at the same time as military officers. Despite their similarity in roles with the civilian psychologists, military psychologists differ from the civilians by some degree. For instance, military psychologists, unlike civilian psychologists, work in isolation in military bases. In addition, military psychologists, unlike civilian psychologists, tend to be more committed to military roles and security of the nation compared to the attention they pay to their clients. Despite the challenges imposed by enemies during the war, it is the responsibility of the military officers to collect the wounded and offer them humane treatment regardless of race, gender, or color. In addition, the military officers, apart from having the role of ensuring the prisoners of war have not undergone cruel treatment and torture during interrogation, they are also supposed to ensure that there is no execution of individuals before proven guilty. Military officers have also the responsibility of providing protection to the captured prisoners of war within the time they are under their rule. During the reign of President Bush, prisoners of war experienced a lot of torture due to the power inoculated to the soldiers by President Bush on methods to be used in gathering information from the captured prisoners. To minimize the cases of torture prisoners of war experienced during the reign of President Bush, the APA wrote a letter to the Bush administration requesting for the abolition of the tactics used by psychologists in the interrogations they carried on the captives. At the same time, the APA wrote a letter to America's Judicial Committee seeking for reconsideration of the authorizations imposed by President Bush towards interrogations. However, the main goal of the APA was for the abolition of torture imposed by the American Army to the prisoners they captured. According to APA, the treatments inoculated by the Army in their collection of information from the captives were inhuman. There is no need of the military professional psychologists taking part in interrogating the captured captives. This is from the historical experience of prisoners of war. Often the military psychologist officers imposed inhuman tortures on the captives when gathering information. Military psychologist professionals prove inhuman from their acts that pay no attention to the rights of individuals.